Hello and welcome to Raider Lounge. I'm your host, Brianna Derrick, and today I'm going to be interviewing none other than Mr. Bitner himself. You guys asked and you guys received. So without further ado, let's get into the first episode of Raider Lounge. Hi, Mr. Bitner. How are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you,
good.
Brianna?
I am fantastic.
That's good.
So, this is a podcast called Raider Lounge.
Okay.
It is the podcast for our students to get familiarized and comfortable with teachers in this school. And that's basically it.
Okay.
All right. So, how do you like your class to go during the school year?
Generally speaking, whenever we have like a normal day, we try to start out with the CNN 10 news first, right? Which seems to be most people are interested in it, and then after that, after talking about what's going on in the world or the United States, then we proceed to taking notes on whatever the topic would be, whether it's government or American history, whatever unit we're covering at that particular time.
Alrighty. So, do you have a class that's your favorite to teach?
You mean a subject?
Yes.
Not like the people in the class?
No.
Yeah, I probably prefer American history over. For the longest time, I would always teach the early part of American history. And then in the last couple of years, I've been adding the more modern times. It depends. I like all of American history, so I would say that's probably my favorite of all my classes.
Alrighty. Alright, so what made you decide to become a teacher?
So in high school, I've always liked history from the beginning. My parents would always take me to a lot of historical places, when we'd go on vacations and stuff. So I always liked that. I always read a lot about it, watched TV programs, but I never knew that I would want to actually teach it. In high school, I had several history teachers that I guess you could say that kind of gave me the inspiration to follow that. So it'd be based on teachers I had in high school.
Alrighty. How long did you go to college for?
I went to college for 4 years. So 4 years I majored in secondary education, social studies. So I'm certified to teach a lot of things like history, geography, economics, world history, American history, what else am I missing? Psychology, sociology. It's all kinds of different parts of social studies. So that was 4 years. I went to Millersville University, which is in Pennsylvania.
Nice. Alright, so the reason why you are the first teacher that I have interviewed is because you have been labeled the most popular teacher in high school and the most comfortable classroom.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
It's fine. I mean, it's good that it's relaxed enough that people don't feel stressed out. Because I know myself as a student, trying to think back, when I was in classes that, I don't know, there's some classes you just feel like you have to worry about everything you say, or you're worried that the teacher's gonna freak out on every little thing. It just feels very tense. And I never liked that as a student myself. So try to create atmosphere where it doesn't feel that tense, in the classroom.
Alrighty. What's your favorite point of class? Like the CNN 10 or...
Honestly, it all depends. It's kind of a day-by-day thing. Whatever is going on in the news at that particular day, which is always, it's always something different. Obviously, for the last couple months, it's been the presidential election. I would say I could talk about that for days, about things like that. But yeah, I would say, so it's always changing. That's a nice thing. It's always a changing thing every day.
Good. All right. Thank you, Mr. Bitner, for talking to me.